The knocking beneath the floorboards. The first knock came at exactly 3 in the morning. It was soft, so soft I almost mistook it for the echo of a dream. A single hollow sound rising from beneath the floorboards of my bedroom, like someone tapping from the other side of the world. I lay still, eyes open in the dark, counting my breaths. The apartment was silent otherwise. No traffic, no neighbors, no wind. Just that one sound, fading into nothing. I told myself it was the pipes. Grief makes the mind desperate for explanations. My mother had been gone for 6 weeks then. The apartment still smelled faintly of her, lavender soap and old paperbacks, the warmth of something that no longer existed. I had moved into her place because mine felt too large, too empty, as if space itself had become an accusation. Here, at least, every room already knew how to be quiet. The second knock came the following night. 3 taps this time, evenly spaced, patient. I sat up in bed, heart pounding, my feet pressed flat against the cold floor. The sound came again, unmistakable now. Knock, 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 from directly beneath me. I whispered, "Hello?" The word died in the air, embarrassed by its own hope. I didn't sleep after that. Over the next few nights, the knocking returned, always at the same hour, never louder, never rushed. It wasn't trying to frighten me. That was the worst part. It sounded as though it was waiting. During the day, I pressed my ear to the floor, ran my fingers along the seams of the wood, searching for loose boards or signs of rodents. I even called the building superintendent. He checked the pipes, shrugged, and told me old buildings had their habits. Nothing underneath, he said, just concrete. Concrete doesn't knock. On the 7th night, I recognized the rhythm. It came to me suddenly with the sharp clarity of memory. The pattern matched the way my mother used to tap her fingers against my back when I couldn't sleep as a child. Not a song. Not quite a beat. Just a sequence she repeated until my breathing slowed. I pressed my hand to my mouth to keep from crying. "Stop," I whispered to the floor. The knocking answered. That night, I dreamed I was lying on my childhood bed while my mother sat beside me, her hand moving gently against my ribs. I woke with tears on my cheeks and the unmistakable sensation of pressure against my chest, as if something heavy had been resting there. The knocking changed after that. It didn't come only from beneath the floor anymore. Sometimes it echoed faintly from inside the walls. Sometimes it sounded closer, dull and internal, as though it were traveling through bone instead of wood. I stopped inviting people over. I stopped sleeping in the bedroom. But no matter where I went, at 3 in the morning, the sound found me. I began to feel hollow during the day, like a house with its furniture removed. My thoughts drifted. My body felt slower, heavier. And beneath it all was a growing certainty that the knocking wasn't asking to be let in. It was reminding me of something. On the final night, I lay flat on my back in the dark, exhausted beyond fear. The knocking came as expected. 3 taps, directly beneath my heart. I didn't tell it to stop. Instead, I listened. The rhythm wasn't just familiar, it was precise. It matched my own heartbeat, except it was slightly slower, as though it were waiting for me to fall in line. I understood then. My mother wasn't trying to come back, She was trying to stay. Grief had hollowed me out, carved a space deep enough for something else to settle into. The knocking wasn't beneath the floor anymore. It was beneath me, patient and enduring, pressing upward, learning my shape. As my breathing slowed, the knocking softened until it was no longer a sound at all, but a feeling, steady, reassuring, impossibly close. I don't remember falling asleep. But sometimes, in the quiet moments before dawn, I feel my chest rise and fall without effort, guided by a rhythm that no longer belongs entirely to me. And somewhere, deep beneath the surface, something listens, content, at last, to be home.